Karen returned contacts for Blurry Vision. Optician proved her prescription was wrong. Have you ever trusted someone's expertise only to find they've been lying to your face? That's what I thought when Karen stormed into my optician's shop, her voice slicing through the quiet hum of the afternoon. "These contacts are trash," she shrieked, slamming a crumpled box onto the counter. Her eyes, red and wild, darted around like she was hunting for someone to blame. The lenses, she claimed, made her vision blurrier than ever. She demanded a refund, a new prescription, and an apology, preferably on her terms. The air felt thick with her rage, and every customer in the shop froze, sensing a storm brewing. "I'm Dr. Emmeline Gwynn, an optometrist with 10 years of experience." Karen wasn't new to me. She'd been a regular for years, always nitpicking, always demanding special treatment. But this time, her tantrum was different, louder, more desperate. She waved the contact box like a weapon, insisting I'd sold her defective lenses. "You're scamming me," she spat, her voice echoing off the glass display cases. I took a deep breath, keeping my hands steady. Something about her story didn't add up. The lenses were from a reputable brand, and her prescription hadn't changed in years. I asked her to sit for a quick eye test, but she refused, crossing her arms like a child. "Just give me my money back," she barked. That's when I noticed something odd. The box she'd returned wasn't the one I'd given her. The barcode was slightly off, the packaging worn in a way that didn't match our stock. My gut twisted. Was Karen trying to pull a fast one? I excused myself to check the inventory records, leaving her fuming at the counter. In the back, I pulled up her file. Her last visit was 6 months ago, and she'd picked up a 3-month supply of contacts. But the lot number on the box? It belonged to a batch we hadn't carried in over a year. My suspicion grew. I grabbed a fresh pair of lenses from her actual prescription and returned to the front, determined to get answers. Karen's face tightened when she saw me holding the new box. "What's that?" she asked, her voice suddenly quieter. I explained I'd run a comparison test to make sure we got this right. Her lips pursed, but she didn't object. I guided her to the exam chair, ignoring her grumbling. As I tested her vision, I slipped in a question. "Where'd you store these contacts, Karen? Any chance they got damaged?" She snapped. "Don't blame me. I keep them in my bathroom, perfectly safe." But her hands fidgeted, and she avoided my eyes. The test results came up. Her vision was fine with the new lenses. Crystal clear. The defective ones? They weren't even her prescription. That's when the twist hit. A soft voice piped up from the waiting area. I think I know what happened." It was Mrs. Clara, a sweet elderly regular who'd been sitting quietly, clutching her purse. She hesitated, then continued. "I saw Karen at the flea market last weekend. She was selling contact lenses out of her car trunk. Said they were brand new, half price." The room went silent. Karen's face drained of color. Clara's words hung heavy, exposing a truth no one expected. Karen wasn't just returning bad contacts, she was running a side hustle, selling expired or counterfeit lenses and trying to scam me for a refund. I turned to Karen, holding up the mismatched box. "Care to explain?" I asked, my voice calm but cutting. She stammered, her bravado crumbling. That's not true. She's lying." But the evidence was damning. The lot number, Clara's testimony, and now Karen's own slip-up. She'd admitted to storing the lenses in her bathroom, a humid environment that could degrade them. I pulled out my phone and showed her the inventory log, proving the box wasn't ours. Her eyes widened, realizing she'd been caught. The customers in the shop murmured, their sympathy for her evaporating. Karen's rage flared one last time. She lunged for the counter, snatching the display case of sample lenses and hurling it to the floor. Glass shattered, lenses scattered like confetti. "You're all against me," she screamed, her voice raw. I stepped back, heart pounding, but stood my ground. "Karen, you did this to yourself," I said, gesturing to the wreckage. Security arrived, called by a quick-thinking customer. As they escorted her out, she kept shouting, blaming everyone but herself. But the truth was undeniable. Karen's scam had backfired, and her lies had shattered more than just glass. The aftermath was quiet, almost surreal. Clara apologized for speaking up, but I thanked her she'd saved me from falling for Karen's ruse. The other customers rallied around, offering to help clean up. I filed a report with the police, including Clara's account and the evidence of the mismatched lenses. Karen faced charges for fraud and vandalism. Her reputation in our small town ruined. Word spread fast, and her flea market hustle dried up. She'd built her own trap, and it snapped shut. Looking back, I realized this wasn't just about Karen. It was about trust, how we give it, how it's broken, and how we rebuild it. I tightened my inventory checks and started offering free vision screenings to rebuild faith in my shop. Clara became a local hero, her courage inspiring others to speak up when something's wrong. As for me, I learned to trust my instincts, even when a storm like Karen blows through. What would you have done in my shoes? Was I right to confront Karen, or should I have let it go? Share your thoughts. I'd love to hear where you stand on this.